Welcome to TacoTooTurnt, where I play every game I own.
Hi everybody, welcome to our game. NBA Cup action coming your way shortly. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, and roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at the Clippers. Solid start to the season so far, sitting in 6th place. And of course, there's Utah, a game and a half out.
And right now for the Clippers, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as the season winds down.
Well, for MP, winning the NBA Cup has been a point of emphasis for him. And tonight's game is huge to reach that goal.
It is, and I'll say this, every game in the Cup is a big one. Remember, just 4 teams in each conference advance, so you cannot afford multiple losses. MP will need to be on his A game every game to win it all.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. Walker Kessler is out there with Rodriguez. Then it's Keontae George. Then it's Austin Reed. And it's Bailey in at the small forward. Well, it's still early in the season, Greg, but we're getting an idea about which direction teams are headed in.
So true, but so much can change between now and the end of the schedule. So the most important thing at this stage, building momentum heading towards midseason.
The floor spacing ability on display by MP right there.
Pass to Grimes. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And the Clippers miss again.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open, and yet somehow comes away empty.
George with the bucket.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Here's Conchar. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Shot clock at 6. Grimes passes to Sohan. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And he's selective in terms of three-point shooting. But Sohan really only goes for the threes he knows he can make.
That's up a 3. And the Jazz with another 3.
What a great start. They've only missed 1 thus far.
And the dunk by Sohan.
Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
And George kicks to Rodriguez. Pass to Bailey. On the wing, MP. Defended by Sohan. A nice shot by Rodriguez.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Stolen by George. To the middle. And MP throws it down.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
There's 1:59 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Zubac. Now Grimes. From downtown. And Rodriguez pulls it down. Rodriguez has got 4 rebounds in this game. And this Clippers team, GA, hanging their hats on the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, a team of veterans who know how to play. Great coaching. And with Ivica Zubac patrolling the paint, it's been a winning recipe.
That one good for 2. Rodriguez has got 15 points.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Pass to Conchar. Here's Sohan. Here's Grimes. Offline with his three. So the Jazz, their last game, a loss to the Suns.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
Here's Grimes after the basket by Utah. Misses the three. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Williams, he's checked in for Zubac. Beal comes in for John Concho. Keon Ellis, he's checked in for Quentin Grimes. And Smith subbed in for Scottie Pippen. Here's Collier. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And here is Beal. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Williams has a screen for Beal. That three off the mark. And B getting it done for Utah. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And we'll be right back after this. And well, we'll go for a different look here. Zubac is checked in for Williams. Derek Jones comes in for Sohan. Konchar's checked in for Christie. And Pippen subbed in for Beal. And so in the game for the Jazz, Austin Reeves out there with Collier. Then there's Bailey. Then there's Rodriguez. And it's Porter in a power forward position.
That's a 7-footer on the run with a full head of steam. Go ahead, Mr. Zubac.
MP finds a gap. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Pippen feeling it out a bit. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Pippen. Really played well against Memphis in his last outing. Over in the corner, Ellis. Pocket 6. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Suns played some superb basketball. He finished with 30 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Great stuff, Allie. Great, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Well, a late first-round pick, Doris, back in 2022. Walker Kessler proving he was a sleeper. He has shown a lot for sure.
Oh, no question about it, Kevin. We are talking about a guy who's got size. He's consistent on the backboards. But there's an offensive arsenal there that maybe was a bit unexpected.
Now, here's MP. 19 points in the game. Kessler finds MP. From deep. MP showing the range.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And it's Sohan missing.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Clippers trail by 11. There's 1:38 left in the first half. Here's Ellis. Pass to Zubac. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Just about halfway through group play. Here are the NBA Cup standings.
This competition has been really fun to watch. Some great games thus far. It feels like every year the NBA Cup just gets better.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. Grimes is checked in for Los Angeles. And Utah also making a switch. Keontae George, he's checked in for Collier. MP outside. Outside for George. George gets a screen from Rodriguez. Fires the three. Another miss by Utah.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Back to Grimes. Pippen a screen. Los Angeles with another miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
Grimes passes to Sohan. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. To the right side. Bailey. And a miss there on the triple. Clippers trail by 11. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Conchar can't get it to go. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. At one point, they led by 16. There's the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. MP's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And so it's Utah, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the...
Good evening, everybody. Can you guess what we're starting the show with? Wow, you guys are good. Time for the power rankings.
You take a look at Utah, they've had a few bright spots. Still looking for consistency, but it's hard to get a good read on teams this early.
Yeah, everybody's still in the feeling out process. And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Jazz.
Man, this offense is in rhythm right now. They're moving the ball, moving without the ball. Everything looks exactly the way they drew it up.
Yeah, this one might already be over.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
Sohan is out there with John Conchar. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then there's Scottie Pippen. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Yeah, Grimes has the frame to work down low. I like when he gets inside.
Good work there as it goes. Grimes has got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, he's hot coming out of the break. 3 up, 3 down.
Jazz leading by 10. Pass to Bailey. Rodriguez outside. A 3 ball. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Sohan. Here's Conchar. And the lead is down inside single digits. Conchar's got his first 3 points of the game. And the Jazz call time here. And how about we check the numbers for MP?
And he's fallen out of favor a little bit in their offense, at least compared to how he was being used earlier in the season. His usage percentage is down over the past 5 games. Maybe he'll be more involved here tonight.
Now here's Rodriguez. He's got 27, and the 3 ball is good.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
Here's Sohan. Utah with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
But only the first miss of the second half. They come out here with authority.
Well, tremendous strength and authority on that dunk. Nicely done, Walker Kessler.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pippen outside. Here's Conchar. No good on the 3.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Rodriguez against Pippen. Pass to Bailey. Nice ball movement by Utah. And here's MP for 3. And the Jazz another 3.
Yeah, sometimes your teammate gets you open with a screen. MP able to capitalize.
To the left side wing. Here's Sohan. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got 4 assists in the game.
Something's brewing, guys. The 3-pointers just continue to flow.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Pippen. Pass to Grimes. Pulls up. And he knocks down the jumper. Grimes has got 6.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
Rodriguez outside. To the wing right side. 1:31 left in the third. And the 3 off target. Clippers trail by 12. Pass to Conchar. Shoots the 3. Shot by Grimes. No good. Utah's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And Los Angeles with some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Zubac. Bradley Beal comes in for John Conchar. And it's Keon Ellis in for Scottie Pippen. Then for the Jazz, Kyle Filipowski's checked in for Walker Kessler. Porter comes in for Bailey. And it's Collier in for Austin Reeves. Here's Sohan. 10 points for him. Great shooters. Boy, can they make or break you down the stretch. Here's the league's top shooters right now. MB third. Ivica Zubac fourth.
You can't say enough about these 2 guys shooting this season. Both their percentages, just incredible stuff.
When you think about Mark Williams, he has all the physical tools you want in a big man. For him, it was just about struggling with availability. Can he stay healthy?
And the Clippers making a change here. Zubac is checked in, and Utah also making a switch. Austin Reeves is checked in for Keontae George.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
Ellis with it. 5 points in the game. Zubac the pass to Sohan. Driving inside. And the dunk by Sohan.
Games like this are why you have to be excited about Sohan's potential. When he's putting it all together like this and scoring it, he becomes a major threat.
Beal the pass to Zubac. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Zubac has got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
Launches it. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't. NB has been leading the charge for the Utah Jazz. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. Back to the action in just a minute. And let's take a listen now to Coach.
Hey, we got to get more physical down the other end, man. We got to get some stuff.
For the Clippers, Conchars checked in for Derek Jones. Quentin Grimes comes in for Beal, and it's Scottie Pippen in for Ellis. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Zubac. Beyond the arc. Can't get it to go. Jazz leading by 17. And so in the game for the Jazz, they've got Walker Kessler. Bailey out there with Rodriguez. Then it's Austin Reed. And it's George in at the point guard. Here's Sohan. Pass to Zubac. Now Sohan. He's defended by Reed. And again, no good by the Clippers. And Reeves has got the ball here for Utah. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Now, here's MP. Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Zubac finds Conchar. Now, Grimes. 5 on the clock. Shot to stop the run. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Spins. Here's MP. And he can't bank that one in. Down low. Here's Sohan. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Jazz.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Here's Grimes, following the basket by MP. And it's Zubac with the extra effort.
You love to see Zubac get after it on the window. Use that size and strength.
MP, that's for 2. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Quick lift off the floor there, Jeremy Sohan.
And the basket by MP.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pippen outside. Shoots from the elbow. The shot misses. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. And they're off to a great start in the NBA Cup, a 2-0 record in the group stage.
And in this format, you need a 3rd win in the group stage. So with 2 games left, they're in great position.
Let's now go courtside and join Jennifer.
I'm here with MP after his team comes out on top in the second of 4 NBA Cup group stage games. MP, talk about the atmosphere tonight.
Well, you know, there's a lot of hype.
And it's cool to play in front of a crowd that's energized like that. But for us, it's just another basketball game. Try to stay focused and let the game come to us, not force anything.
Way to go, MP. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. And that about wraps it up. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. See you next time.
Ray, I feel like I miss out sometimes on, like, I don't know, regular stuff by not going to college.
I hear that. But plenty of people wish they did what you did. I mean, a teenager on his own in Europe, that sounds pretty exciting to me, man.
Yeah, it was pretty dope. Hey, you played in college, right? I mean, I feel like I should know these things, but you're pretty quiet when it comes to your personal life, man.
Well, I like to keep my focus on the player.
You know what? Nah, you don't have to talk about it.
It's fine. It's fine. No, I just don't talk about it unless people are genuinely curious.
Color me curious.
Well, I was pretty good in high school. We won a Nevada State championship, and I got some interest from some Big West schools. Wound up playing 2 years at UC Davis.
2 years at UC?
Yeah.
Well, why didn't you play longer?
Well, I got married young, and my wife was pregnant with my oldest, so I wound up doubling on classes and graduating early.
I mean, respect. You had to take care of your business.
Yeah, real life stuff, man. But it's okay. You know, I knew I wasn't good enough to go pro.
But still, I mean, it had to be hard leaving behind what you love.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I love basketball.
Well, I mean, how'd you get into coaching?
Even after I quit, I'd go watch practice. Eventually, the coach asked if I wanted to be a grad assistant, and it wasn't much, but it paid, and the rest is history.
You know, that's what's up. And I'm proud that you got back to doing what you love, Coach.
There's always another path in, Pete. You just have to hang around long enough to stay in the game.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.